Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Where's My 40 podcast, where we talk about everything, never scared of anything.
Hurry up.
Always for the culture.
Let's talk about these Falcons.
Yes, indeed.
I go by the name Michaela Pred.
Yes, you do.
Courtney's here.
Jake's here. My boy James is here.
Jay's here. Sound man is on the ones
Rob
and
is here.
twos right now.
He trying to rush through
Nina
the intro.
making us
Stacks
look
here,
crispy.
Like always.
And James Redmond here kicking it with us.
Back
You know
again.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drop one for them.
Appreciate it,
You
man.
already know what it is. Jay, stop trying to rush through my intro, man. I swear I'm cutting your mic off for intros and
You need to
outros
cut
exclusively.
this damn flag
We
behind us,
need
bro.
Are we doing that? Are we doing that right now?
Don't even.
Are we?
I want an explanation.
Explanation for what?
What you want an explanation
y'all
for?
still-
What do you want to
You
know,
saying
Jay?
that like I play
Y'all
special
team.
teams, bro?
Jay,
I don't
we
know.
were who we thought we were.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
Let us
Wait,
off the hook.
Let me tell you this.
Tell us, Jay.
I was looking at one of our pods, I guess 2 pods ago.
No, I was Gio.
Courtney had on that Falcons.
I dang
jersey.
sure did.
Remember?
Julio,
Jones.
the new one, brand new joint.
Yeah,
1-1.
he was
Yeah.
talking so much shit.
I wasn't talking.
I'm ready for the football season. We gonna be good. Da, 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 da.
I was not talking that much shit, bro.
Nah, you
I
was,
just hyped
bro.
my team.
He said for the Falcons, that's talking a lot of shit, bro.
It is.
Because he likes the Rams.
How we be playing, and like that's a lot, bro.
Hey, I rep my city. What you
If we
talking
say
about?
we anything
I was
more than
crying
mediocre.
looking at that. Like, these niggas look like fools.
Welcome to the
y'all
life of an
look
Atlanta
stupid.
sports fan, bro.
Y'all looked stupid.
You know what? You should be hoping that the Falcons do well because every time the Falcons go to a Super Bowl, like 2 years later, y'all go to one. As in Rams.
Okay,
They get
that's
a figure
true.
98,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
Y'all
2000.
lost.
Right? Every time the Falcons go to Super Bowl, y'all are
2000.
it means it's like a leap year or
on the
something.
way,
It's about
right,
time
yeah,
for
it's
all
on
the
the way.
sorry
Yeah,
teams.
he about to
come
bring
back.
up before he bring
You
it up.
know,
How many Super
it's
Bowls
something
we
like
got?
that.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that.
You
but
know you was about
I
to
just,
say
I
that.
just want to. How y'all feel about that game on Sunday?
How do
I
I
feel
feel about
embarrassed.
which game on Sunday? And by the way, we're recording this on Friday, September 25th.
9/25.
So this is the game before. Who did we play? I'm sorry.
We played the Seahawks.
Them.
Who do they play?
Wait,
I
y'all
don't-
play the Seahawks?
We played the Seahawks and
I
we
don't.
played the Cowboys.
First of all,
y'all
can
already
I
played
say
them.
this?
That's right.
Don't say that. Don't y'all me with that. Don't
No,
lump
no,
me
no.
in with these losers anymore.
You a part of it right now.
This is
okay?
your house.
We got to
This is
take
your
this.
flag.
We have to take
First
this.
of all,
This is
this
your
flag
flag
does
behind
need to
evidence.
come down.
no, it don't need to
ready?
come down.
It hasn't come down yet.
You ready to bring it down?
Give him the week 5.
I feel it.
You ready to bring
Give
it
him
down?
I
to
feel
week.
it.
Give him the week 5.
Why, that's very arbitrary. Like why week 5?
Because he thinks we're gonna win the last 3 games.
I really
mean,
feel
they-
like that way. We gonna get our
them,
stuff together. We gonna
those
get in there.
niggas.
We gonna buckle down.
But
We
you know
gonna
what's gonna happen?
understand.
You know what's gonna
We gonna understand to grab the ball on damn special teams.
Bro,
All they wanna do
it's
is get
over
our
for
hopes
us, bro.
up.
We don't even know the rules of the game. It's over.
No, don't we me on that. I knew the rules.
No,
don't
I
we me
know.
on that one. Don't we me on that one. I knew the rules. They didn't know the rules.
Let me tell
Right?
you.
I can no longer represent the Atlanta Falcons. I'm off this narcotic.
But you still
Wait,
represent.
It's a
Wait.
narcotic.
Wait.
I'm off
wait.
this narcotic.
Don't jump off the boat.
No. Jay.
Wait,
Jay.
I'm
No,
trying to-
Jay.
I'm trying to
No,
help
Jay.
you.
Last time
Jay
I let
sounding
you
like
do
a
this,
pusher
it was
right
some
now.
bullshit.
No,
Jay's like, what
this
about
ain't
one
gonna be
more
no
hit, man?
bullshit.
Just one more
This ain't
hit.
gonna
You
be no
can do it.
Jay.
We can do it. That's what I'm saying.
This is
No,
week-
no.
That was week 2.
Salman is on notice to unplug your mic if it is nonsense.
I will scream at the top of my lungs.
He
One
gonna
of these
cut you.
mics will pick it up.
Right.
Y'all have to understand. It's week 2. We're going into week 3.
Thank you.
There was no training camp.
No
There was
OTAs.
No OTAs. No preseason.
You're right.
Y'all might be all right, but y'all still ass.
But the way
y'all
in
might
which
be
they
all right.
lost-
We not ass.
Was that the olive branch you wanted to extend me?
Yeah.
I appreciate
You
that.
wrong.
Now it's my turn. So this is the thing, and I don't
Rams
know if
are 2-0,
anybody
by
here
the way.
follows the Where's My 40 podcast Instagram or my own personal Instagram at Michaela Pred. First name, last name, Shawty. But
J Money.
It's on his Letterman's jacket, guys. If you can't spell it right.
If you want to bring it up, I wasn't gonna even
Go
bring it
ahead. I
up.
was
But
gonna
if you
bring it
want to
up.
bring up
It's in his
what you're
Letterman's
looking at
jacket.
right
There it
now,
is.
this is
Get a close up on that, Nino.
That's actually my name. You know, a lot of folks' parents ain't give them the jacket. Jay.
Yep, you right.
Bro, I thought we said we were going to talk about that.
No,
I
we're
hurt
gonna
my
talk about
feelings,
that. Oh, you ain't got one either.
I got the letter at home still.
Oh, you
with
have the
all
letter
my little
without-
bars
Oh, he
and
got
everything.
check.
Yours
He got
dusty too?
this right here, but not the actual.
That's what I'm saying,
attire.
with all the-
So
yeah,
it's
that's
he
it.
just stick it on a T-shirt and it'd be like.
I thought about buying my own Letterman jacket. I'm like, I'm gonna sue my parents. I'm gonna buy my own Letterman
It gonna be
jacket.
So, but you could have got me, but I got
I'm
it
gonna give me a Hanes
I
Letterman
worked
jacket.
hard for this.
no, that shit
Too late,
shrink in the
brother.
wash. Goddamn.
Walking to school like this, goddamn. What's up, guys?
But no,
Y'all
I'm
see
not
this
gonna
shit?
let you distract me, man. I was on my Instagram
Right.
and
Tell your story,
immediately after that atrocious, near fatal, catastrophic disaster that happened in damn, who came in the door? You saw that? Anyway, so nah.
Can I play the game?
You got
games on your phone.
Oh my god!
wanna play
Shout
the
out Don
football
LaFleur.
game.
But nah, man. So after that game, man, after we scored 39 points in a game, you scored 39 points in a football game. You're supposed to win that game. Am I right?
We're going back to
After you
2016.
have a major lead, right? And then all of a sudden, the sky starts falling. The
Boy.
Falcons start being the Atlanta Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons.
I'm gonna tell you, man, and I've been with this team a long time since I can remember, man.
Yeah.
You know, and
Keep Brook.
it's a terrible narcotic. It's a narcotic that I had to get off of, man. It's one of those that it just takes from you. It's taking all my money. It's taking all my emotional state.
What money?
My pride, huh?
What money?
I bought some jerseys, nigga. Shut up. I went to some games.
Bet some, lost some. You know.
First
bet
of all,
$20
I've never,
on these,
as
man.
much as I've been a fan, I have never physically bet any money.
The
on
most I done bet was
I bet on the
$60.
quarters. I bet on like quarters. I
I've
know
never
better
bet on
than
a
to
quarter.
bet on a whole game.
I won't bet on a quarter
quarters
because
before.
if I bet my money on a quarter, they'll be like, "Psych your mind. We'll do it the next quarter."
I mean,
Because the Falcons
Just wait.
they don't care about anybody, man.
it's
So I have to say this, and I mean it. At the Atlanta Falcons, I need them to see me on this because
At,
at
you
the
gotta add
Atlanta
them.
Falcons, I want y'all to know that you have lost my loyalty.
Dang.
You see this flag right here? This could come down at any point.
It ain't come down yet. You ain't gave up yet.
Stop, Courtney. Don't second guess me. I'm
It's
trying to.
still
I'm
up
on the
there. That is
road
a
to
point, though, like,
recovery.
you're not lying.
I'm on
The
the
flag
road
is
to recovery.
All right, go
It
ahead.
So
just
cold turkey.
it just go Google my gear. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. That don't even, that's all that
red,
is.
it's black
Take
and
it
red.
down.
You know what I'm saying?
Take it down.
I mean,
Cold turkey, man. That's the way to
The
do
world is looking at
The-
this.
the
Y'all
key-
look stupid right now. I look dumb sitting next to y'all. Like I'm about to just walk out and come back the next segment, bro.
That's
Yeah, I won't
wild.
let y'all have
That's
that.
wild.
I mean, but
I
it,
feel-
The Falcons are the worst team.
oh,
No, they are.
And,
Everybody's
and you know what? And this is why I say that,
What
Courtney.
you- how they the worst team?
Hold on. We're not the Lions. I get what you're saying, but we feel worse than the Lions because what the Lions don't do is give you any hope they're gonna be good.
None.
If they sorry, they're gonna be sorry
Exactly.
from the first game, and they will stay sorry.
The
But that's how you
Falcons
saying.
give
You know
the
we not
food and they rip
sorry,
it out
though.
your
No.
mouth. That's what
It's
they do,
worse than
man.
being sorry, bro.
It's just like
no. It's worse than being sorry, but being really good, being talented, and not living up to potential.
Underperforming, yeah, underperforming.
That's
they were
the
just
worst.
they were just stupid. And
We-
then last,
Courtney,
But they brought
Courtney,
it back the whole way, though. That's what I'm saying. That's what lost the game. That's
How
what
you
put
up
the nail
39
in
to
it.
my thing is about the game.
saying.
I hope nobody out there in Atlanta right now, or just a fan, period, is not saying, "Oh, that game is Matt Ryan's fault." If you blame it
I don't
on
think
Matt Ryan,
nobody's saying
slap the dog shit out of you.
I mean,
I've been put in the unfortunate position to be a Matt Ryan apologist for the last few years.
know
and
you
I don't
have.
like it. I don't like it, but I had to do it because
it-
people over exaggerated his deficiencies. You don't say anything, Jay, because you have Jared Goff.
Goff, thank you.
You don't get to speak
of all,
on
you have
quarterback
Goff.
play.
He
Oh,
was the
on
number
first-
one pick, and we're undefeated.
Who
So I
was
wanna
Matt
hear
Ryan? Was
shit.
the number one pick?
No, the fuck he wasn't.
What was he?
He was like
was like
three.
pick
He was
number-
three.
No, he
He was
wasn't.
three. He was three.
He was top 5.
He was three. He was
a top
three.
5 pick.
Oh,
Get it right.
that's trash.
Yeah.
First
three.
quarterback
Boston
taken.
College.
First
Yeah.
quarterback
He went to
taken.
Boston College.
was three.
That's trash. He wasn't even shit.
What did Jared
He
Goff
got the
go?
numbers. He is-
a little ass school.
He top-
When this
What?
nigga don't
He
got
went to
nothing else to say,
Cal.
you gonna talk about
He
his
went to
life.
Cal.
Well, he went to a pussy at high school. How about that?
Well,
First
Matt
of all,
Ryan,
I'm not gonna let
he
y'all
didn't.
get to me. Okay, I'll stand up to y'all. I don't give a fuck. I went to the Falcons Rams game last year. The only nigga in the stadium with the Rams jersey.
Jay,
on.
we
All right.
know.
And I stood
Stop
up to the
bringing
whole
the one
stadium.
game you
No.
went to
No,
up,
no,
bro.
no,
I'm
fuck
tired
that.
of this,
No.
bro.
I stood
I'm
up
so
to the
sick
whole
of this
section,
dude,
bro.
Jay want
And
y'all
I
to
sent
know-
the whole
No.
section home.
Jay
Take
wants
your
y'all to
ass
know he
home.
the hardest
No.
nigga in Atlanta because
No.
he was the only one there in the Rams.
Boy, I'm trying
No,
to tell you.
no,
I
you
fight
know-
all y'all
And a
niggas.
couple Mexicans was
I
down
fight
there
all
too, so I
y'all
felt
niggas.
safe.
Because
I
it's
knew them
LA.
niggas
They had no choice.
I knew them niggas had the knife on them.
They had a
stick, I
machete.
stab, I
They had the machete.
they
The
had the
machete
machete.
on them.
But it was
good.
it was
Big
two
old,
it was
man.
two
Okay,
things.
sound man came right.
It's two things wrong with the Atlanta Falcons that we see.
What's that? What's
It's
that?
not the offense. It's not the offense.
everything.
We can put up some
It's just
points.
everything else.
It's the defense primarily,
need to
the
change.
secondary.
Okay.
And two,
What about
we
special
already
teams?
know
What about special teams?
special teams.
What about
Special
no,
teams,
no, it goes further than that. It
about
goes
the
to the
offensive
general
line?
manager.
Oh my God.
It goes to no. I want Thomas Dimitrov to hear me when I say this, because Thomas Dimitrov, I've been really calling for your job for 7 years now, and you everyone's talking about let's fire Dan Quinn. Oh, let's get rid of another coach and keep the sorriest GM in the history of the NFL in the league still.
That's a hot take.
So yes,
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. I'm just saying that's the first time I've heard anybody say he's the sorriest
sorry.
GM.
He's sorry because see, Thomas Dimitrov is the kind of guy that'll
We can't
have you
draft,
go.
right? We damn sure can't
How
draft.
you go? How you as a GM have the talent to go 13-3 and then go 3-13?
I mean, but
What type of wild stuff is
But I'm
that?
saying you draft the wrong players.
Consecutive years.
I think I'm with Jay on this one because that made us sound really stupid, bro. Like, how you go 13-3 then flip that shit?
Trash.
Wow.
You shouldn't
man.
where you lose 3 games, like you killing the league, and then you said, you know what, I don't want to be good anymore. Thomas Dimitrov said, "Look, man, I don't even like my job
Isn't
like
that the year that everybody got hurt? Too?
Honestly, he must be like fucking Arthur Blanks.
So how you gonna do? You gonna be?
And I don't even like to cuss on this podcast anymore. I've been doing better, but I had to say that.
You gonna be a bandwagoner if we pick it up?
Huh?
When we start playing like we have the potential to play. You gonna be a bandwagoner?
No, Courtney. You know what I'm gonna do? We have to win the Super Bowl for me to come back.
That'll never.
That's
happen.
it.
Okay, that's a damn lie. That's a lie.
When do you think that's gonna happen, bro?
Jay,
I give him 2
hold on,
years,
Jay,
bro.
Jay, no, hold on.
2 years, bro.
I got something to say to you real quick because as a Rams fan, you were 1 yard short of losing the Super Bowl, and I'm about sick. And
No, don't bring that up because he can.
Y'all were 1 yard short
Mikhail,
of a Dyson stretch. He just happened to be 5'10".
We blew how many points? We blew how many points?
They gave up the biggest play ever at the end of the game.
We was winning the game.
Did nobody else watch that game but me? The Titans-Rams game. How do you give up that play at the end of the game?
Don't bring
the
that
last
up.
play of the game.
Because everybody gonna be like, y'all blew the lead, and this is the second time we done blew a lead, bro.
You know what?
Y'all so trash. Y'all the same situation.
You're a
happened in the
6'5"
Super
receiver
Bowl.
away from being trash too. That's all I'm saying.
But we're not. It doesn't matter. Like y'all got Julio.
That was 20 years ago. Just so you know.
I wasn't even talking about it. You the one that brought it up.
I did bring it up. You damn right.
You brought it up.
I
I
want you
didn't
to know
bring
that the
it up
Rams
20
ain't
years
good either.
Why did you bring
We're
it up?
undefeated, sir. We played good ball this year.
Y'all went to the Super Bowl against the same team
Yeah, and we
and got destroyed.
the score was like 16-10. What you mean?
So you couldn't score against that.
It don't
defense.
matter. They couldn't really score either. They
scored
scored.
more points
They
than you.
scored later.
They scored more points than you.
They scored way more points than y'all. Y'all
Way
had the
more
fucking
points.
lead all the way up to the end of the game.
Okay.
Like,
That's
come on,
wild.
man. No,
Way more
no,
points. We
yeah,
went to overtime.
Yeah. Oh, we went to overtime. You shouldn't have fucking went to overtime. That's the whole point.
I agree.
The game should have been over.
You know what? I'm sick.
I was out
you know
late
what? I'm
for
sick
no
of this,
reason.
man. I'm sick of this. And you got a UGA hat on.
I don't
And
care.
SEC football is back this weekend, by the way.
You're right.
And you got a
Go
UGA
Dogs,
hat
we
on.
playing
And you know
Arkansas,
it.
bro.
You
Yeah,
know it's
playing
bad.
Arkansas.
And y'all might lose to
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
We not, bro. How?
Because UGA loses games like this.
Yes, they do.
Don't.
Y'all play to y'all competition. Y'all do play to y'all competition.
They lose games
a lot
like
of times,
opening week games against Mississippi State.
When was
Y'all
the last
lose
time
those
that
games.
happened?
When y'all had the most talented team you've ever had.
When was
08?
that? 1980?
08.
No,
When y'all
Matthew
came in- when
Stafford,
y'all came in
no
preseason
Sean
number
Marino,
one.
Oh, okay.
AJ
Preseason
Green.
number 1, yeah.
I was in fucking middle school. All right.
Because the polls have never made the mistake again to rank y'all number one because they know better.
All I know is I'm not giving up on my team yet.
Okay,
That's my
cool.
team.
You see how they
Love
do.
my team.
No,
That's my
You
team. I'm not a
see when
bandwagoner.
They started talking about the Falcons. They try to find something about my little teams. and
You
try
do
to
the
take
same
us down. Because it's 3 damn Falcon fans, and I'm the only one who's just.
It could be no
hanging
Falcons
on.
fan. You gonna do it?
Jay, I hate your hat. Just want you to
I
know
don't
I hate
care.
your
I
hat.
hate
Fuck
you.
Alabama.
I hate
Nigga, damn.
Alabama.
Okay.
I hate St. Pius. I don't even know what I said. I hate St. Pius.
I hate
bruh.
the skull you got on your head
Every
right
time
now.
I see them in the state
I hate your
championship. I'm like, you know,
I hate the cover on your
they not playing
microphone.
nobody.
Dirty ass nigga.
I can't stand y'all. Why y'all got that little hospital X in the middle of your P?
Because we sent y'all to the hospital every time we play
No,
y'all.
we don't
Sorry.
play y'all because y'all are in the private school league. Okay?
No, it's
We
not a
play
private
y'all.
school
It's
league.
not a league.
It's not a private school
how it
league.
works.
Y'all
I,
just
I know what fucking class y'all. in. I
no.
don't
We
care.
just can't. We can't lower ourselves to play teams in such poverty. That's all.
Wow. Wow.
Hey Jay, if you want to swing with this nigga, I'm just move out the way for you, bro. Like if you really want to do that, I'll just.
That's all right.
That's kind of. The Rock was y'all's coach, right?
Oh,
okay,
shit.
I thought so. I thought
I
so.
said gridiron game.
Coach Johnson. Coach
Damn.
Johnson. Yeah, I know him well. Yeah.
shit.
We would have dragged y'all. Now that you talking,
but
Dragged us what with them damn Wilson helmets, nigga. Fuck you mean, bro?
We would have dragged
Russell athletic gear, bro. Fuck you mean, bro?
what kind of gear y'all had? Y'all had Nike. Huh?
We
Y'all
was
was
Nike.
They had
Yeah,
all
we
the good
had
stuff.
Nike, bro. We
Sure they
no,
had
we
all
were
the
also
good
good. That was also that.
Yeah.
We on the same side right now, bro. You should have shut up.
All I said, I
like,
said, I'm sure they had all the
Jump
good
in
stuff.
with me, bro.
Their
Jump
official
in.
sponsor was the Walmart
can't.
men's section.
Gilding.
The Walmart wood.
It slick was.
Gilding.
You should have seen our practice jerseys up there, bro.
And
Great value made
pads,
T-shirts. Great value. Got a
Niggas had everything.
damn.
Oh man, that's
dry fit?
horrible.
Oh, my
That's
God.
horrible.
Dang, y'all niggas.
I'm
man.
sorry, man. Look, sometimes people do better than others. I don't know what to tell you, fam. Like,
Yeah, the Cowboys did
Somebody
better than the
gotta lose,
Falcons
man.
on Sunday. So yeah,
first of all,
sometimes.
that doesn't.
That was a nice.
Y'all can't hurt me no more.
Pullback,
I'm
bro.
not. I've quit the Falcons.
I just
Y'all can't hurt me no more.
I don't see how you
And
can
this
do
is
that.
what, no. This is why I feel good right now.
I don't see
can't
how
be
you
hurt.
can do that. I don't see how
I've
you
quit
can do
this
that.
narcotic.
I can't see how you
I
do
feel
that.
like as a
no.
Falcons fan,
How
with
you
all
feel?
with all of the losing that we've been doing, if we do happen to come back, we deserve to hop back on the bandwagon if I so choose. Right
You
now,
deserve to hop back on the bandwagon. Why give up though?
For years, for
Why give
28
up?
years of suffering.
The
anyway.
Falcons,
But I'm saying
the
though,
Falcons
it's
are
just
like
we know we there. We just
methamphetamine
need
to you.
something
I
else,
don't
man.
know
Yes.
we're there,
Okay.
bro.
How
I
you
don't
not
know
know?
we're there.
You know we
you
can put
can't
up
just
points.
quit methamphetamine.
because our
I
defense
can't.
is so.
I'm Ray Charles in it,
inept.
and I'm going cold turkey. I'm gonna come out with gray
So
hair.
you gotta
at
go.
38.
You about to go through withdrawal, bro. That means you gonna be watching old Falcons highlights.
Bro, we there, bro. I know we there. We just need
What
to
Gonna be in
Falcons
this room
highlights?
doing the dirty
Yeah,
bird.
just shaking and
little
stuff.
bit, man.
What
we need
Falcons highlights?
We need to get rid of
I
Oliver.
feel good about.
Isaiah
Only the
Oliver is
big ones.
trash. He's trash.
Are we bringing up individual players? Let's do it.
Isaiah Oliver,
Well,
trash.
Well, can we talk about who's the best player on the team, who also had the worst game on the team? Was Julio Jones.
let's talk
Quintor's
about him.
Julio Jones.
See,
No,
man.
I gotta get this off. I gotta get this
No,
off.
before you get that off, I do not want you to say this.
What's that?
His hands ain't got nothing to do with his leg. Everybody
you.
was saying he dropped that pad.
Because he
it's
did
bull-
drop the pass.
He dropped the pad.
hamstring.
Oh, he was hurt.
Hamstring.
No.
That was his leg that was hurt. They ain't got nothing to do with
And
his
he got
leg.
hurt after
And
that.
then
He got
Russell
hurt after
Gage.
that, bro.
Russell Gage throw better than damn Matt Ryan deeper.
Yeah, for sure.
He put that bitch on the money. I was like, all right, he
It was
go.
a great throw.
He's been better than most of our LSU quarterbacks of
He
recent
dropped
past. Yeah.
it. Like, bruh, like, man, we just need some individual players and some spots, and we be straight.
But here's the thing about that play. If you want to talk about Julio Jones on that play, not only did he drop a touchdown, right, but then that same next play was the 4th and 2, right, and we were lined up to go for it, right. They called us for too many men in the huddle. It was a missed call because Julio dropped the pass and then went to the opponent's sideline, so it's technically an illegal substitution. So you're gonna drop a touchdown pass and then get
amplify
a
the
penalty. Then get a penalty to make it so that we can't even go for it on 4th down.
But he get a pass though, because he's Julio Jones. I give him a pass.
No. I've been with Julio since he's been in college, and I'm gonna tell you something. He does not get a pass for that.
That's
How does
why
he not?
people
He's
say
the
we
best
stupid.
player on the
Do
team.
you
That's
know-
why people say we stupid because that was a stupid thing to do.
It was
bro.
stupid, yeah.
Because
And it was
not only
stupid.
did you can't drop a pass and then get us in a position.
Oh, my bad.
Nigga be snoring and don't even be asleep.
I don't.
I thought we
The
was,
stupidest thing about the game though
ain't
was
no
them
y'all still
watching
thinking
that
about the sorry-ass
ball
Falcons.
roll past them. Bro, I almost threw my wings in Hooters at the TV.
It was that Hooters watching it.
I was at Hooters, bro. And usually when I'm at Hooters, we win the game.
That's why you went.
That's your lucky spot. Huh?
I would say that's my lucky,
Lucky
spot, bro.
Wait,
They gonna
which
need
Hooters
it
did you
today.
go to?
But the one off Tower Boulevard.
Boy, you dumb as hell, bro. That's why you lost. Oh, I know. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that right now.
Wow.
Man.
I hate you.
No, literally everybody on this pod hates Jay right now, and it's okay.
I don't care.
I don't really
He
hate
don't
Jay.
give a damn.
I don't
I do.
hate Jay. I'm just like, I
I
really
do,
can't
but
be
I'm
mad 'cause
also
we
a
look
recovering
stupid. We look
narcotic
stupid.
addict.
Yeah, we look stupid.
Well, you keep recovering, nigga. I'm gonna stay with my team.
You still with that
till week
narcotic? Huh?
5.
You still with that
I don't-
addiction?
I don't play with them on Madden no more. Though.
Oh, so that says something.
They on strike right now.
Bro,
man.
Courtney, I'm gonna ask you a question because this is for me is what it comes down to whether I'm gonna continue being a fan or not, and I've already made up my mind on it. Do you think
Oh, you
they
like
will?
this nigga?
I have. Do you think they will win a Super Bowl this year? Because if the
This
answer
year?
is no, If the answer is no, then there's no reason for me to even watch them no more. Because if we don't win a Super Bowl, the season doesn't matter.
But I'm saying that's
doesn't
all
matter
teams.
for Falcons, bro.
That's another fan
It's
out there.
not all
That's
teams, bro.
a Ravens fan or a
It's
Browns
not.
fan. Hey, I'm gonna quit my team if we don't win no Super Bowl. You're not gonna win every damn year.
No,
No,
they know.
but-
they
But as long
We
as you
never
see your
win.
team have
But that's the
potential,
thing.
as long as you see you see
But
your
we
team
don't
have
have
potential,
potential.
we do. How you say that though?
Offensively, we
potential,
do.
Offensively, we just got to get the fucking defense straight.
They
man.
do.
Are we gonna
Them,
draft in the
those.
middle of the season?
I'm still working on my
Like, how
league.
we
We can
gonna
go
do
to
that?
free agency real quick or make a trade. Trades ain't over.
What free agent cornerback is going to change our team?
Colin Kaepernick.
Cornerback.
Yeah, you could put on the cornerback.
Hey, just put him on the team, bro.
Put him
Just
on
get
the
Colin. I do. Fuck
I'm gonna
with
be
that
honest.
Colin
with you.
Kaepernick.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Having Kaepernick in Atlanta would be
shit. Would
the
be
littest
crazy.
thing ever.
Would be crazy.
Yeah.
I watch him.
His
I watch him for that.
little half black self would be the hottest nigga in the streets. Boy, God damn.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that. I'd watch.
How
him
you
take
half
the
black
Kaepernick.
and adopted? Boy, God, dog.
And adopted.
He'd be
What
like
happened?
what's the guy from the Saints? Hill.
Yeah,
The one
Taysom Hill.
He'd be like a
He is a
Taysom Hill,
football
a
player.
player. Yeah,
All
he just
right,
played
all right.
football.
Shout out
bro.
Mr. He is a football
First
player.
of all,
football player, bro.
he's first of all, I'm so tired of Taysom Hill talk though because they talk about Taysom Hill like he's the great white hope.
He's not.
Meanwhile,
But he's a good
like I
football
said,
player.
it's the rare case where the third string quarterback is making $16 million a
Winston,
year,
yeah.
Yeah.
and
True.
the second string quarterback is making
True.
$2 million a year.
Hell,
True.
he need to.
First
He
of all,
play everything.
Jameis Winston is the best backup quarterback you can have.
He is.
Yeah,
Jameis
yeah,
Winston will absolutely lose you a game.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston can win you a game though.
Yeah, he gonna throw 5 picks in the
Yeah,
game.
but
He
Say
may throw
exactly.
30 touchdowns,
He may-
but he
exactly.
also may throw 30
30
interceptions.
picks.
Exactly.
It's like
So
It could've
defense
been-
come
it
through.
could've
Help
But
me
it
out.
may not happen the same day.
It could have
So-
been the offense he was in. You never know.
Well, Dirk
This is like Tom
here's
Brady,
the thing,
huh?
Tom Brady in that offense over in with Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians offense.
It could have been that.
He's throwing some
struggling.
pick sixes.
He's struggling.
Too. He's looking a little Rick pick sixy.
Yeah, so it's
just
just
like
the
Jameis.
offense.
Rick pick six.
No, it's the
Pick
system that
60.
Tom Brady was in. He come to a new spot. He like,
Hey,
what
you
is
saw,
going on
You
over
saw
here?
Cam Newton over there looking like a god.
And I
Looking like
give
comeback
all
player of
props.
the
I
year.
hope Cam do his thing this year.
Oh
bro.
yeah,
I really
as
do.
much as I hate
and
the
what's
Patriots,
underrated
I
is
do.
that that's the worst division in football to have a
is.
dynasty.
Absolutely.
It's like it's really irritating because when you can guarantee yourself to be in the playoffs each and every year, like in the NFL, if you just get to the playoffs, it's anybody's
It's
game.
Exactly.
over.
So if you can guarantee you're going to get there, yeah, Tom, you got more rings than everybody else because you are there literally
time.
every
All the
year
time.
All the
for
time.
20 years straight.
I'm ready for him to
Until
retire.
the
I'm
one
ready for
time you
Breeze to
got
retire.
hurt,
I'm ready
and then
for
they
Rivers to
changed
retire.
another rule for him.
Sure did.
Who was the last
They
one you said?
changed rules for him on the fly, fam.
I'm ready for all them ones that been in the game so long. Quarterback
This
wise,
is depressing me. It's giving me anxiety. It's
Let's
giving
keep
me
it going.
flashbacks.
So-
it's making me
Let's keep
Jay,
it going.
Jay.
So this flag coming down
This flag's not
for
coming
the
down.
next segment.
This flag better
So
not
let's
come
go
down,
ahead
bro.
take it. No, y'all need to.
I'm
That
gonna
was
bring
so
my
embarrassing.
jersey to put up there. You
No,
bring
no,
that
no,
flag
no,
down.
No. I don't care. You can bring the jersey in, but the flag need to come down because
To come down.
whatever, bro.
Come on it down.
bro. I'm excited.
Bring it down.
Saying Atlanta United. He said Atlanta United needs to go up there now.
Yeah, slide it
That's
over.
cool. I like that. I like them.
They at least won one.
Okay, don't
Yeah,
take
they
it
got
down.
They got a chip.
Put it over there. Don't
we can
take-
look at
put
it?
over there.
Take it
and
I
out.
wanna
Take
look
it
at
out the
it.
camera, bro.
Then
Put
it's
it
right in
United
my
over here.
face. Then it's in my
You know
face.
they're laughing.
I'm
at
gonna be
y'all.
honest. As a recovering narcotic
It's not on
addict,
camera?
I have to get off this
I'm more
topic
worried
because
about
I
me.
might relapse
Wait.
into Falcons fandom,
I
and this is not
seen-
something I need
I
for my
seen a-
psyche,
I seen
for
an
my
interview-
emotional state.
I seen an interview with Aaron Rodgers, and somebody asked him about the play, onside kick, and he chuckled. Like he gave a chuckle, like,
Aaron Rodgers
There's
can't
some.
laugh because he hasn't won a Super Bowl in like 10 years either.
okay, but he got one. Y'all don't.
All
right,
let's
we go to the next
chocolate-
segment.
Let's move on. Let's
Chocolate
move on.
Chuck.
Let's
We
move
chocolate
on.
Chuck or something.
Well, no, let's move on. Let's move on.
Move
Chuck.
on.
All right, let's just move on then because I feel like there's some more pressing business we got to get to besides this narcotic that I have shaken.
Methamphetamines.
Anyway,
Nigga about to be skin and bones
Don't,
over there.
Flush it down the
don't bring me
toilet.
back. Don't do that.
All right, we,
Flush it down the
Don't do that. Don't do that.
all right, go ahead.
I know y'all guys, saw the Breonna Taylor verdict
Stupid.
the other day, and it was crazy because the city of Louisville came out and like put blockades out. The popo was out. 12. Everybody was everywhere.
Days
Days
before.
You feel me?
Days before.
Before the verdict came out, it's like we knew it's finna be some bull. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna come out and just get ready for the stuff. And sure enough, The white people white peopled, and they white peopled all over that verdict. They said, hey, fam, hey, nah, it ain't even all that.
It's not even all white people.
First
Daniel
of all,
Cameron, like, let's give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
He led a sham of a case, and he did it to the T.
To be honest, he reminds me. He's eerily similar to one Herman Cain.
I call him Cracker. Whenever I see I'm like, this Cracker right here. Like,
Delete
I'm
that.
like, this Cracker.
You're
Like,
talking about the district attorney,
the
right?
Attorney General.
Attorney General of
for the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
There we go.
Daniel Cameron. Daniel, say it ain't so, Cameron. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it was pretty.
I got smoke for this nigga, bro. For
No,
real,
you clearly
man.
have an issue with
It's
him.
personal, bro.
Yeah, nah,
It's really because
he got a real Herman Cain vibe. He might have went to Morehouse.
Here we go. I know why he couldn't mistake a moment.
Oh.
I feel
Why you
like
on
Rest in
Morehouse
peace,
so
Morehouse's
hard, bro?
own
Like
Herman
you went
Cain.
to Clark.
Huh?
Like you went to Clark. You been on Morehouse like a
yeah.
Because they don't. Nobody else is. I'm the only one.
Just leave him alone, bro.
I can't do that.
Dang.
I can't do that.
Morehouse.
I refuse to do that.
I almost
And
went
my
Can you,
mama
like-
did graduate from Clark at
I
her
about to say, my
master's
folks-
level.
Can you
Both
like
my
get
folks.
on like Georgia
Master's
Southern
level.
or something? Like that's y'all right.
I mean,
Just go
that's
ahead,
cool,
get on.
but I mean, like, you know, I'm from Atlanta.
Like say some shit like we the real GSUs. Like say that.
I've said that too.
That's hilarious.
I've said that too. I just wanted to get on Morehouse because they don't ever talk about the ridiculousness of their situation sometimes. But let's move on. That's
What
not
about
about
Breonna?
Morehouse.
Yeah, about to say-
This is about Breonna
Move
Taylor.
on down the road. Come on.
How do y'all feel, man? I mean, it's been obviously the social media backlash has been all crazy,
Yeah.
right? You have people, coming out. Obviously, there's a plethora of people that have come out and in support and disgust of that verdict, right? And then you have some other personalities, that we can talk about in a second, that have said the opposite. So I want to know where y'all are at before we get to there. Where y'all at with this so far?
Well, I didn't know what the hell wanton endangerment was.
I damn sure called you about
I
that shit.
never.
It's not in a lot of states.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Never.
Courtney called me like I knew. He like, oh, I know you work for the courts. Nah, bro, I don't know all that. I had to look it up, and I think a lot of people felt like that. Like they didn't know what the hell it was because it took a while for them to like realize what was going on.
I
out
knew
there.
it wasn't manslaughter and I knew it
Yeah,
wasn't murder.
yeah,
When I heard
exactly. That's it.
endangerment, but what got me
Wanton
was
endangerment.
when I first heard it, because the charges came out before the press conference.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that's fucked up. But he's at least getting charged with something in regards to her life being taken.
Psych
When he
your
told
mind.
when he
your
read the
mind.
verdict, and it wasn't even about her, it was about the neighbors and
neighbors.
another. Wow, man. I had to leave. I was watching it at work with my employee on my screen or whatever. I got up and left. I'm like, man, if you want to watch this, cool. I'll be back like 15 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
you can't watch this. And like, you lying to people's faces, man.
Does this stuff affect you guys at a visceral level, or like how does it affect y'all? I'm curious because I feel like for me it's such a hit or miss sometimes how it affects me. Sometimes it affects me viscerally, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it simply affects me intellectually and conceptually. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where like I just can't feel it all the time.
It hit me in waves. It started with that. I was like, so wanton endangerment.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not charging anybody with the death of Breonna. But like as the day went on, like I listened to the press conferences, I'm like, I'm fucking heated. Like they care more about the drywall than this woman's life. And something that I think that the reporters didn't bring up, a lot of the people reporting on the actual press conference, they didn't ask how, if the police officers were correct in their retaliation, in returning fire, how does that go against Breonna Taylor? If they happen to shoot and kill Kenneth Walker, her boyfriend, that would be a whole different story. He shot, even though if he thought that it was correct, even if he thought there's an intruder in his home, he shot at the police, they returned fire.
What? Yeah.
That would at least intellectually would be easier to understand. But the fact that they're charging her death to someone else's discharging of a firearm,
Yeah.
I still haven't crossed that. And I don't think they want to have that conversation. I think they purposely steered away from that because it's not a real answer. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the issue too, because the issue, the way the law is set up, what I feel like, which is why a lot of people hate lawyers, is that it's never really about the issue
It's about
at
the
hand.
law.
It's about how I can spin the issue, right? what's the issue really? Like if you get caught with a driving with drugs on you, right? You get caught with that. Now I'm like, if I'm a good lawyer, I'm like, okay, well, why'd you pull him over?
Exactly.
Okay,
He wasn't speeding.
He wasn't
didn't
speeding.
run a light.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what was the probable cause? Okay, cool. So okay, you gave him a field
Sobriety.
drug test, right? For that substance that was on him, right? That's really loud. And okay, so if I'm gonna look at that, if I'm a good lawyer, I'm like, okay, so when's the last time you serviced that particular test? Who's the manufacturer of that test? When's the last time that machine has been? What's the serial number on that? Because if anything on this is slightly inconsistent, and the whole thing's a sham. And this is kind of how these things go. And this is why law fascinated me at one point. But at the same time, I can understand why the law is very frustrating, because people are leading oftentimes with their emotional states, with their empathy and their human emotions, as opposed to understanding, like, is this even really a provable case?
It's not so much about truth as much as it is about probable cause.
Right.
And I think that's what's disheartening, right? Because it wasn't about the truth that Breonna Taylor died by the gunfire from these officers. It wasn't about the truth that there was inconsistencies in the court documents, inconsistencies in the filing of the affidavits. It wasn't about the truth that out of dozens of neighbors who were interviewed, only one heard the police announce themselves after being interviewed a third time. His first 2 times being interviewed, he said he didn't hear anything. The third time, well, I might have heard something. You know, it's not about that. It's about it's about plausible deniability. You know, can we build a case to prove that they might be innocent? And if there's any doubt in your mind, then
It's who you're bringing the charges against, right? So if you're bringing the charges against me and I'm the officer, all I have to do is create a reasonable doubt. And that's what you're. It's just a reasonable doubt.
I was serving a warrant. I was there lawfully. I was shot at. I returned fire. Sucks that it happened that she died, but that is what it is.
And it's funny. Think about the everyday situations we're all in, where if that was like the standard in which to get off of some shit, like you would get off of it. Like if reasonable doubt was what got you off of like cheating on your girl, you probably get off that shit a few times. Let's be real.
Did you see me, baby? But did you see me? Did you see me? Okay then.
Because I mean, it's similar with the whole like Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez thing, right? Because he shot her from behind allegedly, right? Even if I did shoot you from behind, did you see me shoot you? Then how do you know I did it? But that's what it is, though. How do you know I did it if you didn't see me do it? You don't. Not technically, but that's what a good lawyer does. They poke at you. They poke at how you think. They poke at
holes in the story.
But here's the thing, though. So it is at what point, and this is kind of a little bit of a deviation, but this is an interesting kind of topic, is at what point should lawyers do that, right? Because if the lawyer's working for you, you want him to poke holes in everything. If the lawyer's not working for you, you don't want him to do that.
I think the difference in this case was that it wasn't a lawyer; it was an attorney general I agree. Who is the top law enforcement position in the state?
He's an agent of the state.
Exactly. Which means that he's in works for the police.
Exactly.
But my thing is, when it comes to that, I think him taking over the case initially from the county that was in, with his ideal of like bringing truth. I'm gonna bring truth. I'm gonna bring the facts.
Right.
It was just bullshit. I was trying to really think of like an eloquent way to say it,
right.
But it's like, you know, like really like it boils down to like him making it known I'm here for the police. It was
disingenuous.
And he even said it in his speech. That's another thing that really hurt me. Like in his speech to everybody in Kentucky, he was like, I just wanted to be known that I stand in full support of our police officers. I'm like, bruh, this lady lost her life. You said her name a few times through this speech, but you find a way to make sure that you know that you got police officers' backs.
Because they got more money than anybody else.
It's a fucking joke, man.
They have more power in those states and in the country than an individual life. Because that's how they're looking at it. Let's be clear. They're looking at, like I said it in the last podcast. I mean, the whole settlement situation was, it's funny how much money people can come up with to prove or to basically say, hey, we can take a life whenever we want to.
Yeah.
We can come up with some bread for that. We can come up with some bread to say things like that.
Money from?
Taxpayers.
What you mean?
But
that's what's crazy.
We pay for it.
They didn't take it from pensions. They didn't take nothing from the police.
No. This is from everyday people of Louisville that paid for Breonna Taylor's settlement
killed.
and basically paid the ransom for her
For her
assassination.
life, man.
That shit hush money, man.
That's a lot of damn money in the pandemic, bro.
12 mil? 12 M's?
They got money when they need money. It's hush money, man. That's all that shit is, like we said in the last pod, bro.
And that's you know what's funny too. Let's move on to even like I know you guys heard what TNT, the NBA on TNT. Those are the guys on Studio J.
I'm disappointed.
Chuck
in
and
boys,
Charles
man.
Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal and
Disappointed.
EJ and Kenny the Jet by name, not by
Not by
game
game.
Smith.
Knock knees. So
Two-time champion. Don't forget it right.
The best retired
right.
NBA player of all time,
you got to
according
read
to
his whole
Kenny.
resume every time.
The big Aristotle, got to bring him. The big Shamrock, Shactus,
Shout this baby.
round mound to rebound.
Championship Chuck.
I want to get all their
don't have
accolades
these,
out
Chuck.
before we shit on them. So, how do y'all? Did you guys even see kind of the stuff that Charles Barkley specifically was saying, but even Shaq on some level?
Yeah.
Yes.
Chuck basically, for those who didn't know, ahead of the game last night, Charles Barkley went on air and was pretty much like, of course they had to talk about the Breonna Taylor case, like they had to.
Yeah, of course.
And he pretty much made an excuse for the officers. He was like, but it's a tragedy, but and
Always a butt.
right? You know, and he really made it boil down to her boyfriend shooting back at the officers, which this is a piece of the evidence that nobody's talking about. It is inconclusive, or the ballistics tests were returned inconclusive, whether Kenneth Walker was the one who actually shot the police officer.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that because that's still that has been asserted as fact up until this point. Yeah, the case has been dismissed. His case has been dismissed, but they're still taking that. To me, my thing is, if he was not the one who fired that shot, anything that came after that is null and void. Because say these guys came up in this house, hopped up, right? They start shooting. What's to say that the first man in the room isn't hit by somebody behind him? If they're firing in such a wanton manner,
I like how you
if they're
thinking
firing
now.
in such a wanton, I mean, these are just the facts that have been laid out.
No,
before
I like how you're thinking because here's the
I
thing.
like how you use that.
No,
Straight
because
up.
that's exactly what someone like
We learned
Johnny
something every
Cochran would have done. Because he was a gun for hire, basically, right? He was like, hey, look, that's how he kind of made
But-
his name was
but the
these
problem-
types of cases.
The problem with this case was that it was no defendant. And many times, that's
Yeah.
the problem when it's police shootings. There's nobody who lives to tell their story and defend themselves and defend their story.
1,000%. That
You
is
know what I'm
something
saying?
that every
That's why.
gun training place, if you're going to get like a blue card certification or whatever, they'll tell you like if you get in a situation, like make sure they die, like because it's your word against theirs if they don't. You gotta end them. Like if you get in a situation, like it's better to have a defendant that ain't here than one that is, and that's real. I know that's why I know they mad about old Jacob Blake
Because
he
we talked
out here
about that,
kicking,
yeah.
talking. What's up? I mean, I'm paralyzed, but I can say stuff.
I've heard of that from a lot.
I remember.
from a lot of damn sheriffs that
No, 'cause-
Yeah.
no.
shoots
The white guy
somebody,
really
they
made a
say, yeah,
mistake.
he's gone.
He really made a mistake and did not murder him. That was not his job. Was to end Jacob Blake, and he did not. So now they got. I'm surprised the officer ain't been shot like on some Epstein stuff. Just
I see Courtney over here fuming, bro.
Died in
I
a
wanna-
training
I wanna-
accident. Go ahead,
I wanna-
Courtney.
I want to
CG.
hear what Bruh say because
Courtney
you
was shotgun.
out of us, like you have that training and experience. So I want to hear your
I'm not
perspective.
gonna say I have all the training.
I can't hear
Not
your
all
mic.
of
I can't hear your mic, bro.
I'm right here. It's not on me, but I'm not saying I have all the training.
No, it's
bro.
really echoey.
Yeah, I'm shit in the mic. You want me to make some beats?
It sounds better. Sounds good.
Don't do
That's
that
good.
no more.
The beat wasn't good. The beat wasn't good.
It didn't sound like no beat,
Just,
boy.
just one part of it. It's just like I get it, but I don't get it. But when you in it, I'm just on with the judge type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that
From the very
exercise.
beginning
You know what I'm
type
saying?
shit.
Just like when y'all talking about, I don't want to say too much. Like it just pisses me off. Like it's a life. What was that with your child? What was that with your cousin? What was that with your uncle, your auntie? Just like, and how I say with these police officers, man, you trained, you should know how to handle the situation. You just firing off, bro.
Because they're
Like,
scary.
That's
They
what I'm
pussies.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I've been in the police academy. Like they teach us certain things. I'm not trying to talk about it to me, I always tell you I don't want to say too much, you know. And we talked off camera about this. I don't want to say too much because I get hemmed up on this shit. But it's in the training, man. It's like you just firing off just cause. Like, but if you coming with a no knock warrant, bro, a no knock warrant, you just busting it. But what do you expect?
When they knew that there was a lawful gun owner in the residence too.
What do you expect?
We have lawful gun owners in this room, and you and I both know if there is anyone that knocks, you can't hear what they said, and then bust down your door. They're getting critical defense rounds to the center mass.
I hope you said your.
That's what I'm saying. Like with training, bro. Like
that's it.
I know certain things. Like somebody, busting my shit, or I know where to move. I already got an exit plan. I have certain things to do, where I'm gonna move. You know what I'm saying? I know this. Y'all should know this, and y'all just gonna fire off just because fine. If you coming in with a fucking no knock warrant, what do you expect? I'm shooting at your motherfucking ass. You coming in my space? Bro, you feel me? Like this shit is stupid.
I'm gonna take it a step further, bro. One of the very first things, and I'm not as proficient as you with firearms, right? But one of the first things that I learned when I started messing with guns was target acquisition. See what you shoot, know what's behind what you're gonna shoot, right?
Straight up.
One of the very first things they know. In the Attorney General's, I want to say testimony because he acts like he's there. Like he act like these are the facts. I know this is what happened. I know, you know what I'm saying? So I would say
it's his job to do that.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
But from what we know of what he said that the officers saw that the boyfriend was the only one with the weapon. Mm-hmm. They said that he was the only one that they saw. Yet and still, you see somebody with the weapon, but you still miss your target. I just feel like, I mean, it's so many holes in this story. I mean, if you listen to the officers, the one of the officers interviewed said that, is it recording? Okay, I'm sorry. One of the officers said that they didn't knock initially. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many layers. I've really tried to dive into this, and it's just so much stuff that's been left out that we're not being told, or the public's not being told. So
it is, man. It's like I know that they train, bro.
Yeah,
it's just scary, bro.
They live for that. Oh, we got a no knock warrant.
Like I'm like.
It's in this place. It's in the hood too. Like it's in the hood in Louisville too. Like it's like a known project in Louisville.
There's a lot of hoods in Louisville too.
I'm not like
that whole street. 3 of the 5 warrants were served on the same street.
Serving a high risk warrant.
I'm saying, like, from what I know, like in certain military instances that I know, like, and the stories I've heard, they gotta do certain things or make certain calls before they start.
Before it even gets there. Yep.
You know, and this is like, this is crazy to me, bro. It's stupid. And then just like, what if that was your kid? And you know they're wrong, but they don't give a fuck about that. Yeah. That's what makes me, I'm like, I don't know, man. This shit.
I think the whole system, man, I mean, of course the officers, I believe that wanton endangerment can go for the very least for all of them.
Fucking shit.
Yeah. It could go for all of them, but I feel like beyond that, like you said, you look at the judge who signed 5 warrants in 12 minutes. The judges are put there specifically to be a check and balance on the police force. You know what I'm saying? For you to sign that many warrants, that's no discrimination. That's no discernment. You look at the guy who filed for the affidavits, falsified information. It's just it's more than unfortunate. I feel like when we say it's an unfortunate situation, it belittles it when somebody's life was really lost. But I don't know, man.
Just going back to fucking what Charles Barkley said, talking about the ignorant shit that came out of his mouth. You black, bro.
On national TV too.
And you giving him a pass. Like, you dumb, bro. Get the fuck off TV.
Then Shaq with the cosign, man. I can't let Shaq off either because Shaq could have very well,
You can't expect folks with money to...
Not the big Aristotle.
I get it, but damn, bro.
You can't expect...
Shaq's a cop.
Even if that's how you feel.
Wannabe.
Even if that's how you feel.
A basketball player. Fuck that.
You got to have better timing than that.
He's legitimately
he's a deputy.
Oh, he's already been deputized.
Wow.
Okay. But you have to have better timing than that.
That was a long time. I was in Miami.
Yeah.
That was in Florida. He did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just angers me, bro, about like this whole course. It's not meant for us to. It's not meant for us. This whole law, all them systems is not built for us to make it, bro. It's not.
Yeah.
They always gonna be against us.
That's what I've been seeing a lot of people saying, like, no, it's no need for reform. It's working how it is, how it's supposed to work. We need to dismantle it. We need like a whole
we gotta be smart about
reimagining.
it. We gotta be
Absolutely.
smart about it.
So here's the thing: how do you reform a situation that? How does a black person say, "Hey, look, I want to reform the system that's in place to somehow make us equal or not like the prey"?
It's ways, but I don't.
You know
think
how
it's
you
gonna
do it,
happen,
man.
bro.
Honestly, it
We
ain't
gotta
gonna
make our
happen.
own Wakanda.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Now you talking.
I'm about to say, yeah,
Now you
like
talking, big dog.
integration
No,
ain't
honestly,
gonna do it.
Y'all trying to move to that little town they building? You know what I'm talking about?
First of all,
I forgot where it
I'm
was
slick a
at.
little mad it was in
Talking about
Georgia
in
because I've been
Georgia.
having
Yeah,
this.
in
I
Georgia.
didn't have this
Nah,
idea like
they
8
cut that
months
off.
for like years,
Right.
and now all of a sudden they had like a 6-month idea. Now my dreams come to
Nah,
fruition.
they
I'm like,
did
yo,
away
what the
with
heck?
it. They did away with the whole idea of it. Yeah, they did away with that shit. Just because like the town wasn't what they thought, but it was a collective of people.
It was a lot.
in
It
North
was
Georgia
19 people.
who went to North Georgia and just bought land. Like it's completely undeveloped land. I
The
mean,
issue that I had with the first idea when that got all over the internet was the fact that it got over the internet.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're making a black oasis. Let's
That
let all
was-
the white people know we doing
That
it.
was a little weird.
What?
Like,
That's
why we don't let niggas
ridiculous.
know?
I would never, ever. I'm out here just quiet. Like it's me and
Move
like
in
my
silence,
partners.
bro.
We out here. Hey,
Yeah.
look,
You
we gonna
hustle in silence.
slowly plant some stuff. We just gonna keep it
Hustle in
smooth.
But
and
that
slow.
shows you where the allegiance is, right? Like if you doing it for the spectacle, then you know it's not gonna be what it's supposed to be.
But this is why I didn't like
That's the
it. And
thing.
it was
Yeah.
it was in this state, and it was right near Macon.
It's not far at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
wasn't
not
far at all. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, so y'all are doing this out here, and you told everybody? Are y'all for us or y'all for the? Y'all look like a plant. This look like a setup to me. To me, it look like a setup. So you gonna tell everybody we coming here? Well, we all gonna die here then. That's ridiculous. I'll never do this.
Camp.
I'll never do that.
You just gotta do shit
Ever.
off word of mouth, bro. If you help somebody,
Fam.
you ain't gotta put that on camera. You just let that person tell that person.
The
that person
Shade
tell that
Room
person.
posted
You-
it.
you-
It was over.
Oh yeah, it's over with now.
You ain't gotta
Shade
you gotta
Room
put-
poster,
you
bro?
don't have to put
Shade
your stuff out there.
Room.
Just move in
Yeah,
silence, bro.
it's
Hustle
done
in
with.
silence. That's what I've been on. I don't post what I'm doing. I might put a little teaser here or there, but I don't post what the fuck
That's
I'm
where
doing.
white
Why
folks
do I
get
have
their
to?
black news from, bro.
I don't
Yeah, I
have to.
think.
But
see,
the white news ain't out there.
I know, but
It is out there.
they
because
get
they already put their shit
they
into
don't put it on
motion
the
though.
news. They put
Yeah,
all
it's
our
already
shit
in.
on the news. They put every single move we making on the news, and then we allow them to do that shit. Fuck
Part
that
of it
news
is
folks.
because it is noteworthy. Like we've been so long without having shit, so it is
Well,
noteworthy.
we had shit. We've had shit.
I'm not
just
saying
knew
we've
how to
never
destroy
had
the
shit,
we had.
but that's what I'm saying. It's been so long. Like every time that we make a concerted effort, it is news. But I agree with y'all. Like it shouldn't. We have to be more tight-lipped. But it all starts with economic empowerment. Like all this voting stuff, yeah, it's cool. Like that's how we start.
That shit ain't
But
good for
like,
us.
but that's what I'm saying, man. Like, how do we hold these folks accountable? We don't own shit. We don't have no major industries. How do we hold these politicians that we put into place accountable? And
I've
we
said
can't,
this
bro.
once, and I'll say it again. It is all about the connection we can eventually and hopefully make with our brothers and sisters
Yeah, exactly.
I got
of
on my
the
tribe shirt
diaspora,
today.
of the diaspora,
All diaspora, yeah.
and then ultimately with our brothers and sisters in Africa. You know, we have that's our backing is Africa. If you've been there, you realize it's wild.
Man,
We got
a lot of them
everything.
Niggas that hate us.
We got it all. And China is buying all the coastal land and moving inland.
Yeah.
They're trying to take all of it.
Yeah.
And
Coltan,
nobody, and the problem
batteries.
is not enough people are talking about it. We're talking about we got to take America back. Nah, fam. Really?
America ain't
All
never
our
been for us.
backing that we could ultimately have and or resources is in Africa, and we out here talking about let's get something that really was never meant to be ours. But we have something that we have right now. We can try to make something. We can make a connection. I understand that there's a big disconnect
Yeah, and that's
between the
what-
diaspora and our brothers and sisters in Africa, but that's a connection that's worth more effort, in my opinion, than the connection to appeal to the empathy of people that don't
Oh,
really give
that's
a fuck
been
about
dead.
you.
That's been dead.
That's
Man,
wild.
Yeah, that's
If we
been
don't
dead.
come together, this shit ain't gonna never change. Bro.
Straight up.
That's the main root of it. If we don't come together, bro, this shit ain't gonna change.
And I'm so
And it
tired
don't
of
even-
empathetic appeals.
Right.
Empathetic appeals really like bother me, and I think, which is why I always end up in like a devil's advocate scenario, even with my own people, because it's just like, damn, like what? why did they do this? The prosecutor knew that it wasn't even like that. It's like, fam, like it's like, why are we trying to appeal to empathy of people? Like that's so stupid. It's actually stupid. At this point, it's not
Doing the same
human.
thing,
It's not
expecting it,
human.
yeah.
It's not none of that. It's stupid.
Special team
Why are we
stop.
appealing to empathy? They don't have empathy for us.
Because
man.
I think that's, and we talked
There
about
is
this on
no
another pod
empathy.
too. We talked about this where black people, we're the only people who are expected to be so forgiving of everybody else.
Yes,
But we
yes,
see
we
another black person on the street, we can't even smile in their face. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
It's been ingrained in us.
we will talk about, hey, you know, why we got to reform this system. We have to change the laws. We have to X, Y, and Z. And I understand on some level why. Put it this way, my mother says one thing about me. It's really interesting. She said that I was like a, you know,
Mama said a lot of things about you, boy. You better.
she says a lot of things.
It said depending on where we going with this. Yeah, I said,
Saint Pius ass.
I done been there for a few. Like Miss LaPrette, this is your son. This
Do
your
you
son,
like him?
ma'am. I don't
You
really
sure
mess
you
with
wanna
him
feed
either,
him?
but this my homeboy.
You feel me? Like,
if you don't like him, I know you don't care about my black ass. Like, I'll catch Marta back home. It's okay, Miss
yeah, it's
LaPrette.
cool. It's cool.
It's all right.
Drop me off at Doraville.
Yeah, nah, you feel me? I'm good. Thank you.
Drop me off at Doraville. Red line.
Oh man.
What?
And where's Doraville?
You know where Doraville is?
Where's Doraville?
All right, you
Is
come
that
on.
No
man.
side, beautiful.
I don't even
How do
know.
you
North
actually-
85.
You from
Not
Atlanta?
285
Doraville's
north.
not a
It's like
small
the
part
top.
of
It's like
Atlanta.
the top of
It's not a
285.
small part of Atlanta. It's
Anyway,
full of
what you saying? I
Mexicans.
don't know where Doraville is.
It's
Go ahead.
like Buford Highway. Yeah, Buford
Yeah,
Highway.
Beef Highway. Yeah,
We don't go up there.
I don't go there that much.
Yeah, I know. You guys go to Walmart and McDonald's. It's fine. Let's move on.
With Shaq.
That's fine, bro.
And
Fuck
Shaq's-
that nigga.
We don't go to
Hey,
Fuck you mean?
We already shouted out Shaq's little lounge, so it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't go
don't
there.
give a
We've
fuck
been
about
we've
that.
been complicit in
Right,
the,
you know.
We can't
what I'm saying?
record there.
We
now.
funded it.
Nah, but my
Fuck
mom,
you,
my mom
nigga.
said something interesting, and it actually stuck with me because she was like, because I've read so many different types of people that I've kind of been influenced by a lot of different types of leaders of our history. And she called she called me Martin Luther X. She's like,
kinda-
she called me Martin Luther X, and it
kinda
was
like
really interesting because
here.
it made a lot of sense.
Okay.
Because it's like you kind of. You slick like want everything to work out, and you have these one set of ideologies that's radical in a more like conservative
Pan-African way,
sense.
yeah.
And then you got the sense that's radical as far as like, yo, let's just strap up and fuck these niggas up.
And my thing is, why can't
And-
we have both? Like,
Well, we
can
can.
have a duality.
can.
We can have a duality.
but at the same
We
time,
can
I also
have-
am kind of
it's
a
just
Garvey. It's
how
like, yo,
we do
we
it.
might not even need to be here for real.
My thing is, we can build on
Let's
that.
be honest.
How we go about it.
We
That
wasn't
is
even
the
supposed to
whole
be
thing.
here.
But that's
How
my
do
thing,
we
man.
Go about it?
If we're going to be
How do
here,
you-
because it's not
first
like
the diaspora, and then we have to connect.
if we're going to
They
be
already
here,
scared of us. We
for the
ain't gotta
foreseeable
we ain't gotta
future.
do much but have our presence there. We ain't gotta do much.
No, we have to.
We
do
just
a lot
gotta
more
show
than that.
up.
We got to do a lot more than that,
Dog.
and that's the problem.
And how? In what sense? Because they already scared of us. All we gotta do is goddamn be there.
First of all, if we can cooperate with just simply within the diaspora, I'm talking United States,
Brazil.
I'm talking Brazil, I'm talking Jamaica, I'm talking.
Yeah.
But where's
I'm
that
talking
gonna start?
Honduras. I'm
Caribbean,
talking. I'm talking all
Where's
the
that
way.
gonna start?
because we don't have, and I hear what you're saying, because we don't have no collective like black
It got to
union.
start coming
Like, it's
together.
not like,
'Cause
yeah, it's
I
not
swear,
no,
like
yeah.
we said on another pod, it's never gonna come. I'm not gonna see. I'm not gonna see
Well,
it. While
it's
I'm-
up to us, man.
while I'm
It's up
here.
to
I'm
us
not gonna
because
see it.
anybody that's like 33 and older is not going to do it.
You can't say that.
No, that's a fact. Look at every historical movement. Everybody's been young.
That is, yeah.
No, let's be really.
Tupac said that. Tupac
No,
was like,
let's
by
be-
the time a
no,
black
when you
man
have
get 30
too much
years
to
old, they beat
lose,
the hell out
when
of
you got a
You
few
don't got
more
nothing to
things
say.
to
They
lose
beat the
that
hell
you're
out
not
of
supposed to
You-
lose.
But
we
he-
seen it in
but he
fucking
said- but
Clayton
that's-
County when they was beating on that young man because his license was expired.
He
Like,
was in a Uber.
Okay,
He
cool.
wasn't even driving. No,
bam,
that's
bam,
what
bam.
I'm saying. That's how crazy it is. He
That's
wasn't
what
even
I'm saying.
What
driving
I'm
a
saying
vehicle.
is like
yeah.
even guys like LeBron who wanted to be the head of all these movements for the NBA. You know, you got guys like Jaylen Brown
Nigga
and people
joke.
like that are like, hey, look, like, nah, like we don't appreciate that. It's not just the fact that he wants to be influential. He wants it to be very clear that me, LeBron James, is leading whatever is happening with the NBA and its relations with race. Going forward, it was very clear, and a lot of the younger players are upset about that and annoyed by that. It's like he's trying to be Ali, but LeBron, you can't be Ali. First of all, you're too damn old to be Ali. Ali was very young, and LeBron has made decisions that are business decisions that Ali, frankly, made very few business decisions
LeBron
in his
care about
prime
making money, bro.
until he
That's
got
it.
older. Then he started making some business decisions. But that's the thing. That's why it takes kind of a younger group because you're not willing to make those
You
business
never too
decisions.
old, you never
Because you
too
ain't got
young.
no business to make no decisions about.
You never too old. You never too young to make a
That's
movement, bro.
that's not what I said. What I
know
said
what
is
you
that
said. I'm just
you're
saying.
too old to be the face of a movement and to make
How
those
you too
ultimate. Listen to what I'm saying.
Just
here.
historically
Listen
speaking,
to-
if you look at
what I'm saying is that LeBron can be such an asset.
Of course he can. Yes.
However, LeBron has interests in a wide range of places that makes it difficult for him to make the statements or make the choices that would
he
ultimately
can't be Black Panther as he wants to be. He can't come out and just be like,
get
man,
that.
fuck this shit.
And
We
that's the
talked
point
about
because
that.
a guy like, because for instance, like I said with Tamir Rice,
Scary.
with the Tamir Rice situation,
lose what he got.
Did
But that's a lot of folks.
did LeBron James
That's
say
not just
anything
on
about
him.
Tamir Rice in the city
It's
he's
not
from,
just on people that
in
do
his
sports.
own
There's so
backyard
many
while
people out here.
That's not what I'm saying though. In the
ahead.
city he's from, in the place he was playing,
Okay.
he said absolutely nothing about Tamir Rice. Things that happened in his backyard, LeBron's largely silent about.
Because he's scared of losing everything. And he's not just the only one.
But that's my point because
It's not just
because conversely, a guy like Ali said, "I'm gonna go stand up to the United States government, and I ain't going."
I'm just saying.
That's a move LeBron wouldn't make, and that's
Let it-
because he's.
okay.
Hold on, I'm
Go
not.
ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
not casting an aspersion on LeBron James. I'm simply saying that that's a move that someone that's 37 makes,
Okay.
as opposed to someone that's Ali that makes it at 24,
Okay, got it.
23. That's all I'm saying.
Ju-
Being younger is an asset in a few more ways than when you have all these ties that you've connected over these years. Being younger means
But you
something.
got to go with the generation. A lot of people look up to this nigga, correct?
A lot
of people look at him, correct?
I understand what you're saying.
He can still make, but he's just scared of losing all of his assets, all that he got going on because he's a figure. Everybody, all the black people usually want
but
to play
he got
basketball,
those
want to play
assets
football.
because of where he is now.
I got
You know
it,
what
but
I'm
don't be
saying?
scared of
understand.
losing that shit.
I agree.
People gonna look
I
up
agree.
to
But
you.
he's a
Shouldn't.
30,
Yeah.
Standing up.
35,
I don't give a fuck.
36-year-old
If I make it
man.
tomorrow,
He's
I'll be
not
30 tomorrow, and I've
Sir.
always been on. Sir, I'll be that. If I make it tomorrow, I'ma still be like, all right, I finally
I
made it. I finally
understand
where I
that.
got
I
where I
understand
want to
that.
be. Fuck all of what I got. If I can make a change, lose this shit tomorrow, I don't give a
But here's
fuck
the thing.
about
What
that.
I'm saying though,
Calm down, Malcolm.
No, it's cool. No, I like this.
But I'm just
but
saying,
we're
though.
talking about a guy like LeBron who is. Are you married? I'm asking
on.
you a question.
No, I ain't married. Nigga,
Okay.
you know I ain't married.
I want you to answer that.
Like
That's
Harry,
why I
like
asked.
throw it back.
Are you married? Okay, so you're not married.
Fuck,
I
ain't
see no
married.
ring on your finger.
You got one on the way. You got one on the way. LeBron's got 3-4 kids.
Okay, cool.
Right?
You should been doing what you supposed to do to save all your goddamn money somewhere where people don't know about.
Maybe. But here's the thing that people
Maybe.
don't understand. No,
You gotta be
here's-
smart about
This is
it.
the issue that I have with people talking about our athletes in this certain type of way. We don't have to have them on this level because here's the thing. There's a rumor floating around that, you know, the I Have a Dream speech out with Martin Luther King was funded by Bill Cosby. We can have our entertainers just be financiers.
Everybody
we don't
has
need
a
you to
role.
talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You can just shut the fuck up and
yeah,
pay
you
for
can,
some
you, can,
shit.
you can put some money somewhere. Yeah, I get that.
You don't have to say
I
anything.
totally agree with that.
But that's
But that's
what
his
it was saying,
contribution.
yeah.
But that's a contribution you make when you're a little bit older, as opposed to someone that's like
totally
I
agree.
made the comparison with Ali. Like, hey, I'm willing to say this. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to stand on this and sacrifice the prime of my career. And that's not something I can say LeBron was ever willing to do because it's clear he wasn't. And that's why he could have never been a guy like that, which is why him trying to command that kind of respect out of the league and out of those younger players is patently absurd to me. That's all I was saying.
I got you. No, I totally agree.
That's it.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? This
So
is
I
this
fuck with
motherfucker-
LeBron because he has
Proud
receipts
about,
for
bro.
some real shit.
Yeah.
He just can't be the guy he thinks because he's
But he's
he's
not
got
the
another
one,
person in his
though.
head that he thinks he wants to be, but I don't think he understands that. Hey, I'm 37 with like 4 kids. I can't actually do this. Maybe I should let Jaylen Brown do this.
He should have been planting
You know what I'm
seeds
saying?
somewhere else and then leading up to what he trying to get.
I
to.
mean, but honestly, not everybody's a spokesperson. I think LeBron did plant the seed. He got a whole school right now.
that's
You
cool.
know what I'm saying?
He did.
I think he's planting seeds, but not everybody is equipped to be a spokesperson
cool.
when they're needed. You feel me? Like I feel like LeBron is just now. He feels like, oh, it doesn't matter what I do anymore. They can strip me of everything. My voice, my name is golden at this point. I can do whatever I need to do, say whatever I need to say. Up until that point, a lot of guys don't feel that confidence. A lot of people aren't born leaders in that way.
Allen Iverson said
you gotta
He said he ain't gonna touch it.
Well, Chuck said he
Yeah,
wasn't a
of
role
course.
model, and
Yeah.
we damn sure believe
And
you
we know
now.
that.
Yeah,
boy.
so my boy
Chuck-
said he
Chuck-
said,
Chuck
"No, I
Barkley.
ain't with that. Like I don't do all that. I'll
Damn.
leave that to you.
That is for damn
Like, I'm a
certain.
basketball player.
Charles
Like,
round
he's
mound
no-
of rebound.
Fucking stupid
Barkley.
ass, fat ass,
Wow, man.
dumb
Hey,
ass.
All right,
Hey,
when
but
you
it's
see-
cool,
when
man.
you see
Hey,
this
shout
nigga
out
at
Leeds,
Dave &
Alabama,
Buster's,
though,
bro,
because there's some good
I
people
want you
out
to
there. I
say the
heard.
same
I don't
shit.
know.
Yeah,
I heard
he-
that.
When you
say
see
some
Charles
dumb
Barkley big ass say, "You big dumb motherfucker," I want you
He
to say
won't.
that shit.
He won't. He won't.
He won't. I know. I ain't gonna help you.
You know why? Yeah, I'm gonna be
You
honest
know
with
me
you.
to
I'm
say
gonna be,
some shit.
I'm gonna
What
be
you
honest with you.
mean? I don't give a fuck.
But do y'all
I
think
know
Chuck
you
will
don't
swing?
something, I'm gonna
Oh,
say some
oh,
shit.
did-
I don't give a fuck who you are.
I'm not going to.
As long as this
help
is,
you.
as long as this, you doing the right thing, that's cool with me.
Do y'all
Huh?
think Chuck would swing on Courtney?
And I'm gonna swing back. I don't give a fuck. I don't back
Sound
down
like,
from
yeah.
nobody.
Because
I'm not
Charles,
saying fuck.
because Charles Barkley once threw a man through a window, and
That's
nobody
cool.
talks about the fact that he threw a man through a window.
And I'm gonna try
in the
my best to
prime
throw that nigga
of
back
his
through the
NBA.
window.
All
I'm
I'm
not
saying
done till
is-
I'm dead.
all
You
I'm
can't
saying
lift
is-
500 pounds.
How you know the fuck I can
I'll
live? I don't
record
give
it for
a
y'all
fuck.
niggas.
All I'm saying
when I see
is,
it happen, I'll
I'm not
record it.
above jumping nobody.
Thank you. If I need help,
I'm not above-
he already
I
said he not
appreciate that.
helping.
That's
Thank
all I'm
you.
saying. I'm
My
not.
nigga.
I'm
No.
not above
I
jumping
know James
nobody.
on my goddamn
Like, I'm
side.
not-
He the same size as Charles Barkley.
I ain't
bro.
gonna come out.
I'm not
he's a
jumping
height.
in.
Nobody is the
He's
same
I was about to
size as
say
Charles
about
Barkley.
all
He's not
four
the
of us
size. Look in
together.
his eyes.
All of us
Same
together
size
is
as
like,
The
yeah.
height, he's not
No,
the
no, no,
size.
I-
And he's still strong. That's the problem.
I gotta look.
You gotta
up
hit
to
his
that
knees.
nigga, like for
Take
real.
them knees.
He got a bad hip though. He got a bad hip, so you gotta be shifty with him.
That
You
bad
gotta
hip
be-
is still bigger than me, so I'm not. No,
But see, my thing when black people say foolishness like that is like, at what point do we say like enough is enough? You're broken. Like, we so quick to be like, man, black person, like, you, dang, I wish you could do better. Especially somebody who has clout, has a platform, who
Yes.
has history.
They
This
forget where they
But
come from.
at what point do we stop giving him the benefit of the doubt? Like, damn, oh, Chuck gonna be Chuck. Like, at what point do we like, nah,
And
Chuck,
we
that
do
was
that.
foul
We
what you
do that
said.
when we po, bro.
I have personally given up on hella niggas in my life. I want you to know that it is not
We gon-
above me nor beneath me. So both. Boy,
Get your hands off that flag.
if you don't stop waving this Falcons flag, why you do that?
blowing in the breeze.
Fucking flag.
Wow.
But when we gonna stop giving up on each other?
spit
though?
on it.
When we gonna, you know what I'm saying? I know.
Go ahead.
Go ahead
and do it. Go ahead and do it.
Do
Go
some
ahead and do
people
it.
just need to be given up on, bro?
You been out, huh? I know. I understand. Some people.
At what point do we admit,
Ladies and
like,
gentlemen, this is
hey,
the last episode.
Some
of
people you
Jay.
can't
Right.
change
Jay.
because they don't want to be
R.
changed.
Kelly
Jay
that
died,
shit.
actually.
I
You didn't
R.
know?
Kelly that damn flag, bro.
You gonna piss
Jay-
on that?
Hell yeah, I
camera?
shit on that motherfucker, nigga.
What is wrong with you?
I hate this.
What? The Falcons don't
nigga
even
said-
do anything. If
sorry.
they're this sorry, they don't even bother
I'm
your
sorry.
team.
I'm sorry, bro.
I don't
I
even
just turned that
understand
whole-
this.
I turned that whole
No.
conversation
Boy,
around.
you went
No,
left,
I
bro.
know.
You know what?
But
This,
I
is-
went
this is
left,
why,
bro.
no, no,
I saw
no.
it and I got
This is
heated.
why we
I
cannot
got
do a
mad.
podcast with
My
Jay.
bad.
My
Because
stomach
Jay
hurt.
always derails the conversation.
Start talking about shitting on stuff. My stomach hurt now. I don't even want to. I don't even want to talk about
Let's
this
move
no
on.
more,
Let's
man.
move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right, you know what? Let's just end this because I'm about sick of everybody. I'm tired of each and every last person in
I
this
love
room.
you too, fam.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
yeah,
know
all
that-
right.
that's how
All
it
right.
is.
Y'all got a black
So
business,
affectionate.
man.
Dream Imagination Studios.
Dream Imagination
You gotta get that out
Studios.
first.
What's up,
He
baby?
a big, he a
We
big
can
Haitian ass nigga, and
Dang.
He
just
holding it up
big.
here. He probably 6 feet tall, but he holding up here because you know Courtney's short.
Courtney's 5'4".
Bro,
I'm
whenever
6'10".
whenever they say that shit about you, bro,
Wow.
I be feeling hit because me and
Because
you,
you're the same person.
y'all-
Because you're the same
they,
person.
Bro.
they don't be talking to me, but I
And
be
you
like,
played on the line.
I ain't never said nothing, but one time I called, I gave Courtney a short joke, and Jay hit me with them.
I
He hit me with a mask. He hit me with a stale face, like.
That's
He was like,
funny. That's
hey,
funny.
hey, just know where you keep it at, bro.
I can't wait to dunk on your
Nah,
ass.
but Dream Imagination Studios though,
wait.
fam. You know, I like to. I got a lot of projects coming up. I said projects. Projects coming up. Jay gonna be in that. Peanut gonna be in that.
What I'm being?
My boy Mikhail.
Oh, hardship.
with it, bro.
God, oh man, you
trying to
supposed
put
to
you
be
on.
with the
He trying
promo.
to
But yeah, I like when my projects like going black, man. I'm just
You're not
like
gonna
black
even know
business,
when.
black all of that. Dream Imagination Studios. Shout out to you, 6'5", Haitian ass nigga. We got it.
Shout out. What you got, Jay?
Yeah, sorry.
All right, I got my homegirl, JG's.
Hey.
JG can cook her ass
Can she cook though?
Boy,
Put an ankle in it.
you looking at it.
Put an ankle in it.
Can she cook though?
You look at it in video, you be like, oh damn, I'm hungry.
What a cornbread looking like?
Hey,
What the greens looking like?
like grandma
Greens.
bro.
It's like
They
grandma
whoa,
greens.
what?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Follow
lot. That's
her
big
Go ahead,
words.
shoot me that. Yeah, shoot me that.
Big
J-A-Y.
words. I need some greens.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to get this
You
off.
got to get the plug.
Go ahead, bro.
You
Follow
got
her.
a lot of nerve, Jay.
Follow her on IG
I know, right?
at
lot of goddamn nerve.
JAY_GEES. And hold up, I got another one.
Oh, he two-timing.
Two-timing.
See, you always trying to one up somebody.
No.
I'm
I
sorry
don't never do this. I don't never do this.
have.
No, I
You
don't.
do that every week.
No, I don't, bro.
I don't never do it
All right, we can go back and
except
look.
on Fridays.
You've done this multiple times.
Shut up, Courtney.
Hurry up.
Oh, but I ain't said this.
Shut up.
Why does he have the whole outro every time?
Don't worry about it.
Says my time to
Zavani
shine.
official. My cousin got a partner who got a clothing line. It's called Zavani Official on IG.
What type of clothes he got? I'm sorry, you was saying this still. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
It's all good.
You gave me
bro.
that look again, bro.
He's
I'm
like,
like,
fam,
he
like,
I would
let me
reach
get
over
it out.
Courtney, nigga. Like,
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Go ahead,
But it's
bro.
ZEVAN official.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know what kind of clothes you got
Okay,
because I haven't looked at it. But go check it out because
And let me know.
You could have made them fantasize about something.
no, I ain't want to lie.
All
don't
right,
lie
it's
to the
James'
people.
turn. Go ahead, big
Don't lie
dog.
to the people. Man, I'm shouting out Afro Sucker Love right here with the Tribe
like
shirt. They do a whole bunch of, well, not now because it's COVID time, but previously they did like parties in Atlanta. So if you like
Hey.
Afro beat, soca, Caribbean
Hey.
music, they do that. And now they trying to start a
To
whole
everybody that
collective.
moved here from Brooklyn, because there's a lot of y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All of y'all niggas.
But yeah, I mean that, and then they doing a lot of stuff with the diaspora as well. Like the
Yeah.
back of the shirt says "United but diverse" or "United and diverse" or something like that. But it's got Africa on there, so it's just trying to bring Black people together. You know, for all the stuff that we have to bring
like
together
that.
about and not argue about. You
I
know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
I got
So shout out to them. Try. We all want try.
for sure.
Yeah.
Bailey's Coffee. That's out on the west side.
This nigga said
It's
Shout out to
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Like he from
I
New
said,
York.
I said,
Brooklyn.
I said Brooklyn,
Atlanta,
and
my
then I
whole
got
life,
Brooklyn. I
but
said,
I
hey, Bailey's
I'm a
Coffee.
big
Hey, you feel me? You know what I'm
AP.
saying? You know, you dig. You know, hey, no, but Bailey's Coffee on the west side. It's a new coffee spot. That was handed to me. I don't really know much about them.
Bailey's Coffee on MLK, Bailey's Coffee and Cream. They got the shrimp burgers for you, lobster burgers.
Shout out.
And they have like black mixers too. They really good because every so often, every Saturday, they'll have like a screen on the green type thing in the parking lot.
Hey, shout out to
It's a
the
black mixer.
the James
yeah.
Room is actually black owned. I heard
Yeah, it is.
the James Room.
My namesake. Go check that out.
Your dad got that shit?
It's my shit, boy.
Oh, yo.
He's the second. It's his dad. Anyway,
It's out with the intro, bro.
outro.
It be your own
outro,
people.
intro, outro.
Where we
Anyway, let's get off this thing, ladies and gentlemen.
talk about nothing.
Thank you so
we
much
toast
for
it
joining
up?
us again on another episode of the Where's
we
My
toast
40
it up, Mikhail?
podcast.
Salute.
Where we talk about everything, never
toast it
scared of
up?
anything, but we always for the culture.
Yes, sir.
Courtney, Jay,
Post it up to the
Michaela
Falcons
Pred,
on Sunday.
James,
Yeah, yeah.
Soundman Nina. We getting it out this thing. Hey,
Take this whole
y'all be saying, hey, don't touch my flag.
Man, fuck
We
this
out.
flag, bro.
Man, stop. Hey,